Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Introduce us from the group 1. Member group is Dimas Subekhi, Ichsan Sydieq, Ahmad Lutfianto, and Muhammad Putra Mahendra. We from Diplomacy Office Externalization Class A 2018. We will present email address and subject line. Content email address: 1. Header email. 2. Greetings. 3. Reason for waiting email. 4. Fill in the email. 5. Reply message. 6. Call to action. And 7. Closing sentence. Header email. The first step is to determine who will get the email. Please note that the two in the email column contents and refers to the subject we want to accept.
My name is Ichsan Sydieq. Greetings. If we are sending a message to many people, we can start the email with sentence like "Hi team" or "Good morning all." And the next is reason of writing email. When sending message via email, especially when it comes to business, it's important to stay calm and get to the point quickly. If the opening word has been determined, the next step is to start writing the essence of the conversation. The next is fill in the email. Keep in mind that the essence of email is straightforward, and to let the receiver know immediately the intent of the email without spending too much time reading. Know so many communication media beside email, for example, SMS, WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, etc. The message in the communication media are usually brief, because they are usually communicating in short sentence. Email users are usually lazy to read long text. So, when you see the content of long email, the choice is usually skip or delete. Reply message. After sending an email, we definitely hope that the email we send will be answered immediately. When the reply has arrived, we also need to thank those who took the time to read and reply. Several words or sentences can be used to reply the response is like, "Thank you for taking your time to get back at me," or "Dear Mr. Anderson, thank you for responsible to this email. As we have discussed before, it's same as Hi Mr. Anderson, thank you for responsible to this email." And as we discussed earlier.
My name is Ahmad Lutfianto, and I want to present about call to action. In every email, at the end of sentence, it's important to remind recipients that there's something they need to do, especially when we ask for important data that we need for our work. Given the demands of work, we need some data quickly. It will be more effective if we remind them at the end of the email about the help we need from them. Some examples of ways or sentences that can be used to do this are as follows. Could you send me all those files by Thursday? Or, could you please remind Tommy to send me those files? And that's it. Next is closing sentence. At the end of sentence, after we ask them for help, of course, with gratitude. Some of the ways that can be used to express gratitude are as follows. For example, best regards, or you can just use best, or I look forward to hear from you. Next, subject line. Subject line is every commercial letter or business letter always has certain parts, where each part of the letter has its own function or text. A complete letter generally has complete parts of the letter, including the most important one, and that's subject line subject. To be clearer about how to write about English letters, here are examples of typing about English letters. There's two kind of subject line. The first one is normal subject, normal subject line, and the second is subject line when we are want to reply. Thank you.
My name is Ahmad Putra. I want to tell about subject letter. Every commercial letter or business letter always has certain parts, where each part of the letter has own function or task. The location of each of the section must also match the shape of the letter used. A complete letter generally has complete parts of the letter, including the subject of the letter, or in English it is called a subject line. So with a subject line, there are separate rules that must be observed. The subject line of letter in English or subject line is written into space under the greeting. The purpose of writing about the letter is to make it easier for readers to quickly find out the contents of the letter as a whole. But both donation and English letter, especially business letter, definitely need a letter subject. The subject of the letter is generally underlined of a sign for affirmation. However, in modern commercial letter, generally the subject of letter are no longer underlined.